Jim Walker-Wright IV. The top story this morning, 18th of July, 1849. Cholera has returned to Tredegar. The deadly disease was confirmed last night, but it is feared it may have been in the area for at least a week. Our reporter, George Smith, is on the scene. George, what can you tell us about life in Tredegar?
Well, it's life, Jim, but not as we know it. This pandemic has caused chaos throughout the town. I can't even find anyone who wants to talk to me. Oh, hang on. Excuse me, ladies. Can I ask you a few questions?
Oh, yes, certainly. We've always wanted to be on TV.
So, are you worried about the cholera outbreak?
What? When?
Today.
Oh my goodness. Get away from me!
And that is the problem we have here at the moment, Jim.
Well, we'll be back with George as soon as there are any further developments there. Now, the pandemic has already killed 14,000 people in London before even reaching Wales, and with doctors and medical professionals still baffled by the cause. Let's go over to Mary to find out what the outlook is for the weekend. Mary.
Thank you, Jim. Well, I'm afraid it's a grim outlook for weeks ahead, as cholera is sweeping in from the east. With reported cases already in Nanticoe and Rumney, I'm afraid we can expect large quantities of people to die horribly rapid deaths.
I see. So, tell us, Mary, will the weather allow us to stay indoors or with the doors and windows closed in case it's an airborne disease?
Well, Jim, unfortunately, it's a hot, dry summer, and so I'm afraid it's either cholera or possible heat stroke.
Well, thanks for that, Mary. Hang on. Oh, I'm being told we can go back to George. George, I see you have someone behind you. He looks very ill. Is he okay?
It's worse than that, Jim. He's dead, and that's causing a major problem. Here with me now is Di the Undertaker. Good day.
Good day.
So, I guess business is booming for you right now?
Well, you'd think that, wouldn't you? But it's actually a nightmare.
And why is that?
You just can't get the staff. I'm trying my best and... Oh, not you lot as well.
You suck, you suck, you suck.
Coughing.
You suck, you
Coughing,
suck.
not
you suck.
coughing.
You didn't tell us it would be cholera.
We're not getting paid enough for this. We all quit.
So, just think about this.
It's too dangerous.
And too hot. Let's go for a drink.
You suck, you suck.
So, why does no one want to work?
Well, you see, you can be fit and healthy in the morning and dead by the afternoon. And as no one knows how cholera is spread, no one wants to bury someone who's died of cholera. In fact, we've had to build a whole new cemetery just for cholera victims.
That's awful. How do you think we can stop this crisis?
Personally, I'd start praying.
I see. Well, it's back to you, Jim, in the studio for now.
Thank you, George. Well, joining me now is local physician, Dr. Edith McCoy. So, Edith, what do we know about cholera and how it spreads?
Very little, I'm afraid. It kills so quickly. We don't have a chance to figure out how people are catching it. We think it may have something to do with the dirty living conditions people are living in.
So, is that where most cases are?
Yes. But then the first case in Tredegar was a man who came from a fairly healthy location in town. So we just don't know.
Do you think that this could mean that the disease could be airborne?
Possibly. But it could just be as easy as
Sorry,
blinking.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to interrupt you there because I'm afraid that George, it seems that we have tracked down cholera himself. George.
Well, I'm shocked to say that we have a very special guest here with me now. It seems that we've actually tracked down Cholera himself.
Nice to meet you. Aw, nearly had you there.
So, Mr. Cholera, you've been called the King of Terrors?
Aw, you're too kind.
So, what brings you up from London?
I'm on my holidays, aren't I? I mean, I came down here now and again just for a visit, and I've grown fond of the place. I just love how, all the sewage, it all just seeps down to the bottom of town. Lovely.
I see. And does this hot summer weather have anything to do with you visiting Tredegar?
I mean, it's lovely just to have a festa in the sun. Yeah, one of mine looks like. Have a drink of water, mate. Might do some good.
Wait, so are you saying all this hot weather is connected to all these deaths you're causing?
Oh, that would be telling, but... Right, I'll give you a tip. Make sure you stay hydrated. I mean, like, just drink loads of water and you'll be just fine. I can recommend a water pump down at the bottom of town.
Oh, that's really helpful, thank you. Wait, didn't you say all the sewage seeps down there?
Oh, would you look at the time? I better be going, you know, things to do, people to infect, you know.
So there you have it. Cholera is definitely back in Tredegar, but how long he will stay is anybody's guess. It's back to you, Jim.
Thank you, George. Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have for today, but join us tonight for a cholera special. Until then, good night. Ugh. Does that taste funny to any of you? Anyone?